सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Chapter 2, verse number 54. अर्जुन उवाच स्थितप्रज्ञस्य का भाषा समाधिस्थस्य केशव स्थितधीः किं प्रभाषेत किमासीत व्रजेत किम्। श्रीभगवानुवाच प्रजहाति यदा कामान् सर्वान् पार्थमनोगतान् आत्मन्येवात्मना तुष्टः स्थितप्रज्ञस्तदोच्यते। Lord Krishna, dealing with the topic of the wise person. Wise person means a person with self-knowledge, a man of wisdom. Wisdom means knowledge. Knowledge about what? Knowledge about one's own real nature, Atma Swarupam. By which knowledge alone a person can feel the total satisfaction, completeness or Purnatvam. That person who is having that wisdom about his own nature, that is Atma Swarupam, which is limitless. Atma is limitless, infinite, freedom from all sorts of limitations. That is my own nature. Once he has got that knowledge, what knowledge? The Paramatma is none other than me, the Jivatma. And that Jivatma and Paramatma are one and the same. Therefore, I am also free from limitations. I am free from sorrow, worry, everything. When he has got that wisdom, prajna means knowledge, wisdom. Sthita prajna means steady knowledge. Sthita means steady, doubtless knowledge. Arjuna asked, if a person get that type of wisdom, ka bhasha, what are the characteristics of that person? Bhasha means here not language. Bhasha means through which the words describe about that person. Through which the description of that person take place. Bhasha means characteristics. through which the description of the characteristics of that wise person. Ka bhasha. What is the description of that wise person? Sthita prajnasya. The person who is established in this self-knowledge. Ka bhasha. Samadhistasya. The one who is abiding. Samadhistha means what? Stha means abiding. Abiding in what? Samadhi. Samadhi means absorbed. Absorbed in his own self. Absorbed means understanding Atma is his nature. That is Samadhi. Samadhisthasya. Of that person who is abiding in that Atma Swarupam is Artham. He Keshava. Sthita Dhihi. Sthita means again steady. Dhihi means buddhi. Dhihi means intelligence. Whose buddhi is abiding steadily in that Atma Swarupam. Whose buddhi is abiding in that Atma Swarupam Sthitadhi. Kim Prabhasheta. Once he abides in that Atma Swarupam, how he speaks? Kim Prabhasheta. Is there something for him to speak? Prabhasheta Kim. Will he speak? If he speaks, how he speaks? Prabhasheta Kim. Kim Asita. How he sits, how he moves. The conduct of a wise person. That is there. Here, how he behaves, how he interacts with the world. Kim Asita. How he sits, how he stands, how he moves. Whether he moves or not. Once we get the jnana, will you sit steadily like that only? Now, many people think once a person gets jnana, he will not walk. Lot of misconceptions. So, kim asita, vrajeta kim, will he move? So, to remove all of our misconceptions about jnani, this is the one of the $1 billion worth this shloka. Sthita prajna lakshanas. What I said in the last class, Yani sthita prajnasya lakshanani. Why I have to know about the wise person characteristics? Tell me. So if I know that characteristics of a wise person which are very spontaneous, Yani sthita prajnasya lakshanani. Lakshanani means what? What are the characteristics of a wise person which are very spontaneous? By doing lot of sadhana, shravanam, mananam, nididhyasanam, he has attained that status. Then all characteristics become spontaneous for him. Then for a mumukshu, tani mumukshoho sadhanani. Those characteristics of a wise person will become the sadhanas means for a normal seeker, a sadhaka. Yani mumukshoho, no? Yani sthita prajnasya lakshanani. What are the characteristics of that sthita prajna, wise person? Tani. Those characteristics will become mumukshoho sadhanani. The means or sadhanams, they will become a sadhanam practices, disciplines for a sadhaka who is in the process, not yet reached. That person is reached already, this person is going to reach. So fake it and make it. Imitate the wise person. Once you imitate, you will also become a wise person. Not just by imitating. Shravanam, mananam, nididhyasanam. You have to listen. So, kim asita, kim prasita, Kim prabhasheta, how he speaks, how he moves, how he sits, how he stands, all these things please tell me, Hey Keshava, because you are the competent person who can teach me. Appa teacher ni praise pannine irkanum illaya, so that he will tell. From 55th verse number 55, Lord Krishna starts the answer, which is the Sutra Bhuta Shloka. He gives the characteristics of a wise person. The essence of Vedanta, this is, what is the ultimate purpose? Getting moksha. A person who gets moksha, attains moksha, how he lives. Whether he lives, adi period sandeham. Moksha vandadukapram, will he continue in this body? Happily continues. No doubt in that. Okay, don't worry. Nariya perikku moksha vandodane pop off, no? Moksha means what? Over, that's all life. Tappana ennam. A jnani, if he won't survive after getting jnana, who will teach us? Suppose a jnani, once he gets jnana and leaves the body. Imagine, all the teachers are ajnanis only. If you study from an ajnani teacher, what you will get? Ajnanam erkane irukke namakku. See, people logically reason up, buddhi yojichu nama think pannanom. A jnani happily survives. All teachers are jnanis. Maximum. All teachers who have studied thoroughly in Sampradaya, they know what is Atma Swarupam, they are teaching nicely. So a jnani survives. My teacher is a jnani. Then only I get jnana. So therefore all jnanis survive. Never think moksha means leaving the body. So all Mahatmas, Gurus, Sampradaya-vit, all are Brahmavits. They are knowers of Brahman. They are only teaching Brahma Vidya. Then only I can get Brahma Jnanam. Understand? Okay. Then Bhagavan starts in the 55. What he says? Prajahati yada kaman. Sarvan partha manogatan. He partha, O Arjuna. Yada. When? Now he is starting. You asked me about the characteristics of that wise person. Listen. The person who ever gives up. Yada means when. Sarvan kaman manogatan kaman prajahati. Yada when sarvan kaman, all the desires. Sarvan means all, totally. Kaman means desires. Where are those desires? Manogatan. Which are the desires? In the form of sankalpa. Manogatan means in the form of sankalpa. I want to do this, I want to do this. There is a sankalpa in the mind. Manogatan. My own mind. They are all in my own mind. Manogatan, sarvan, kaman, prajahati. Gives up. Prakarshena jahati. When he gives up totally. Again I said, once you give up the desires, how can you are a person useful to the society? So what? Kaman, ashuddha kaman. That is, we have to understand. Shuddha kama is allowed. Ashuddha kama, illegitimate, immoderate, binding desires, one has to give up. Clear? Then you give up all your desires and you will not come to the next class. What? Shastra says, give up all anatma connected desires. Mithya, materialistic desires. by which desires you will fall in samsara, by which desires you will carry away by this janana marana mrityu. Mrityu anna marananda. Janana, jara, vyadhi, janma, jara, vyadhi, maranam. By which desires. Therefore, don't carry away by those desires. Have shuddha vasana, shubha vasana, shuddha sankalpas, pure desires you can have. But anatma vasanas which connected to this anatma, you give up. That person gives up. Who? Wise person. Then when he gives up, how can he live happily? By giving up every desire. Arjuna may have got the doubt. How one can live happily by giving up every desire? Is it possible for a person to live happily? நமக்கு எல்லாமே காலையிலேருந்து நைட் வரைக்கும் ஒரே desires. One person asked, it seems, how far the Lord is from me? How far the Lord is from me? எவ்வளவு தூரம் என்ன? And Mahatma said, go and write all your desires in a list. I will tell you later. Then that person went and started writing all his desires one by one, big list. Then he brought that list to that Mahatma. Hey Mahatma, see, my desires are all these. Now you know the length, list length எவ்வளவு இருக்கோ, எவ்வளவு தூரம் இருக்கோ, அவ்வளவு தூரம் இருக்க பகவானுக்கு உனக்கு. So the person who is not having knowledge always I want சொன்னாலையோ தம்புர ஸ்ருதி மாதிரி சாப்பா சா பின்னாடி I want இது fulfill ஆயிடுத்தா இன்னொன்னு I want continues. Whereas this person has given up all the desires. Atmani eva atmana tushtaha. Tamilan jagrata edungo dushtaha kanliya tushtaha. Tushtaha na the one who is happy. Tush dhatu. Tushtaha, the one who is happy. Being satisfied. By what? Atmani eva atmana. In himself, by himself. A beautiful word, you see. He is happy in himself. By himself. In oneself, with oneself. In oneself. And that means Atma Swarupam. How he is happy? By his own mind. He given that much training to his mind. Oh Manasa, don't go outside for happiness. Happiness is your Swarupam, Atma Swarupam. He trains his mind. Atmana. By his own mind, he recognizes Atmani. In his own self, he is happy. Recognizing the Atma Swarupam. Atmani eva atmana tushtaha. That means tushtaha means Atmana means swena anartham, by oneself. That means he never have any external craving. External. I am happy because of, suppose a person says, this Atmani eva atmana, a lot of significance is there. Suppose a person says, I am happy because of my promotion. I am happy because of my son got the seat in IIT. That means it's a big problem. There is a potential danger, like atom bomb. This because may go at any time. Because it's a conditioned. My ananda, happiness is a conditioned ananda, came out of what? Promotion. And because of my son got the seat, this is called conditioned ananda. Because of so and so reason. Here this person is not happy because of any external benefit. He is not happy because of any external benefit, external advantage. Atmani eva. In his own self he is happy, by himself he is happy. without any external support. This is the benefit here. Atmaniyeva atmana tushtaha. Then alone. That means paramartha darshanam. Amrita rasalabhena, Shankaracharya says. What is this tushti, ananda, how he got paramartha darshanam, amrita rasalabhena. He has got that labha, the benefit, by getting that paramarthata. Darshanam means atma darshanam. Amrita rasam. Amrita rasam. Ededo rasam ketta minna amrita rasam wherever not heard. This special rasam. Amrita rasam and immortality. I am immortal Atman. Anyasmat alam pratyayavan, Acharya says. Anyasmat alam pratyam. From other things, he never asked that thing, this thing I want. Alam. Enakku podum, adi podum, idu podum. I am happy with myself. So wonderful, no? This shloka is a beautiful shloka. No putreshana, vitteshana, lokeshana. He is not interested in money, children, house, car, bangla. Let them be there. If they are there, okay. If they are not there also, okay. I am okay. You are okay. I am not okay, na? Everything is not okay. So when I am okay, everything is okay. See, this is where it starts. I am okay means everything is okay. If this I am is not okay, this mind, everything is upset. So therefore, be already as a okay person. I am okay, everything is okay. How can I be okay? With full of problems. No. You are free from problems. Who? Wise person knows that I am free from problems. Saha eva sthita prajnaha uchyate. Tada. Then alone. When he is happy with himself, in himself, then alone he is sthita prajnaha. A person of steady wisdom. Full, steady, not that knowledge which is doubt-free knowledge. One who gives up all binding desires. So, two characteristics he has given here. Kama nashaha, one thing, first line, desirelessness he has given. Second characteristic is atma tushtihi, satisfaction he has given. Next shloka, we will read shloka number 56, 56 we will read. Dukheshvanudvignamanaha Sukheshu vigataspruhaha Vitaraga bhaya krodha Sthita dhir muniruchyate. All are very important shlokas from 55 onwards. Now Lord Krishna is giving another characteristic of a wise person. That is samatvam, equanimity of the mind. A wise person who always entertains that equanimous mind. That is the characteristic of a wise person. How anudvigna manaha dukkheshu. Anudvigna manaha means a manaha, the mind which is not perturbed, not disturbed. Unperturbed mind. in troubles. So, mind is calm and quiet when situations are fine. I am fine, you are fine. Okay. But when situations go wrong, unpleasant, unfavorable, then person will get lot of disturbance. Then that is the real time you have to check your one's own mind. Really, am I steady in my knowledge? Problem will be there, but he is not disturbed. That time also that person is very calm and quiet. Here he says dukkeshu is a anudvignamanaha, means udvignamanaha means disturbed. Na udvignamanaha, anudvignamanaha, whose mind is unperturbed in troubles. Dukkeshu means adversities, in all adversities. Adversities means what type of adversities? Dukkha, caused by what? Na? 3 types of dukkha. And Madhusudana Saraswati says beautifully in his commentary, Adhi Adhyatmikam, Adhi Bhautikam, Adhi Daivikam. 3 types of tapani. Trini tapani. Tapatrayam. Adilondida tapatrayame vandadi. Tapa means scorched by 3 types of problems. Person is always under the pain of 3 varieties. One is adhyatmikam, fever, headache, migraine headache. So many headaches, no? There are different headaches. These are also physical pain. Stomach ache, knee joint pain. All these adhyatmikam means which belong to my own body pain. Or mental problems, emotionally upset, dukkha, guilt, hurt, all these called adhyatmika tapani, dukkham. Then the second dukkha, second type of dukkha, the pain person undergoes is adhibhautikam. Adhibhautikam means Shankaracharya writes Vyagradi, tiger, lion. Namakippu tiger, lion, water lorry is a tiger. So this type of auto people, driving on the Madras roads. So this type of adhibhautika tapani, the scorpion, snakes, any sort of poisonous animals, insects, some type of insects, they also give some problem. So that is adhibhautikam, caused by the external factors. Even sound, lot of sounds, loudspeaker, is also adhibhautika tapam. Then the third one is adhidaivikam, caused by the supernatural, earthquake, cyclone, floods, drought, famine, minnal, lightning, thunder, all these problems. So these are all come under adhidaivikam, by supernatural powers. The pain can be caused by anyone simultaneously, sometimes simultaneously. ஏற்கனவே தலைவலி நமக்கு இருக்கும்போது ஏதாவது ப்ராப்ளம் வந்து என்ன எப்படி ஆகும்? Already I am having headache, some loudspeaker once kept, and the pallu vali irukena suppose. Already thunder, lightning, water is coming inside that. எப்படி இருக்கும்? மூடுமே ஒரே வாட்டி வந்தா out life. So all this type of pain is called dukkham, dukkeshu. In all these pains, dukkeshu, anudvignamanaha, he is not disturbed. In all these, not affected by ityartha, not affected by. He never feel, he never become flat. He never become, or she never become flat. Means what? He'll never get upset. He will never have a much damage to his mind. ரொம்ப tired ஆகி ஐயோன்னு always telling about his own problem. Bro, talavali, headache has gone 2 hours back. I got headache. I got headache, and after 2 hours. Like that we say we want some pity, compassion from others. Empathy, sympathy, this person will not talk. He will not talk anything, whatever disturbs him. He will never say out. Complaint free mind. ஒரு வேர்டு சொல்லணும்னா complaint free mind. He never go on telling about the problem. அனுத்விக்ன மனஹா. சரி அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சுகம் வந்தப்போ நல்ல he may tell others, all people. No. சுகேஷு விகத ஸ்பிருஹா. Even in sukha, that is caused because of so many pleasures, because of richness, because of all people are so favorable to him. Some people come and praise him, and he is very knowledgeable, and lot of benefits he gets from others. At that time also, suppose he get a nice house, nice atmosphere, nice wife, suppose, nice children. He will never go on telling to all people, I got. I got. Elation, delight. In a delight, he is elated. Vigata spruha. He is never having a craving. I got it. Then I should maintain it. It should not go. This is called spruha. Spruha means what? Craving. Longing for that comfort, longing for that pleasure, longing for that favorable situation. Again and again, mentally, repeatedly he thinks. This jnani is not elated in delight also, in sukha also, in pleasure also, in santosha, when it is everything is fine also, he will not jump. So he is vigataha, means gataha. He is free from anartham. Vigataha means free from. In the midst of pleasures, he never crave for those pleasures. Again and again, he will never. No spruha in that also. Why? Vita raga bhaya krodhaha. He is same in sukha and dukha, and he is free from attachment, raga. Vita ragaha. So, dukkeshu anudvignamaha, number 1 in this shloka. And number 2 is sukheshu vigataspruhaha. Number 2, that is another characteristic. Agate swagatam kuryat gacchantam na nivarayet. When it comes, okay. It is a luxury. It is not a need for him. It's not a need for him. If it is there, okay. If it is not there, also okay. If it goes also, okay. Even people also. When association of some people is so happy, when the dissociation take place, okay, poitu vaango ani sollan. Ada andha madri manappanmai, optimism. No optimism, no pessimism also, both. Namak first what do we say? Develop the optimism cholluvom. As really you come to final stage, even optimism also you have to come out. Ada sattva guna. No, nistrayigunyo bhavarjuna means you be free from all gunas in anardham. Even optimism also, you go on asking for optimism. I am very optimistic and anartham. You are indirectly hinting the pessimism. I am very optimistic. That's why even good characteristics also, we should not enumerate all the time. Go beyond all these things. Go beyond tamoguna, rajoguna first we say, and go to sattva-guna. Then what we say? What we means, Krishna says, go beyond sattva-guna also. That is the thing. Vita Raga Bhayakrodha means here 3 basic weaknesses of every human mind. Raga means attachment. Bhaya means fear. Krodha means anger. Vita means free from. This wise person is free from attachment. Number 3. First line lo 1, 2 I have given. First previous sloka 2 I have given. From that order you come. This is 4. There 2. Here 1 first line. Again second line lo 3 we are giving. He is free from attachment because he is free from ignorance. Ignorance is the cause for problem. So ignorance is the cause for limitation. Limitation, parichinnata, finitude. Because I am limited, I am so an ordinary housewife, I am a small employee. Like this, no, this is called finitude, limitation, parichinnata. I am not well educated, I am so short, I am not fair. ஏதோ ஒரு லிமிட்டேஷன் எல்லாம் இருந்தா ஏதோ ஒன்று தேடி கண்டுபிடிச்சாவது he will find out and tell. 2 kg எக்ஸ்ட்ரா வெயிட் இருக்கேன், அது ஒரு கம்ப்ளைண்ட். ஏதோ ஒரு சொல்லணுமே குறை. இந்த குறை சொன்னாதான் ஒரு திருப்தி மனசுக்கு. ஏன் இதெல்லாம் அவித்யா, ignorance. அந்த அவித்யா leads to ignorance. ஆத்மா அஜ்ஞானம் leads to parichinnata, limitation, finitude. That finitude alone leads to attachment. I want to become a complete person, therefore I attach to someone. I attach to some wealth, I attach to some possession, I attach to some person, something or other. That is called raga. I develop raga to fulfill my limitation, to fill up my limitation, that which is born out of ignorance. See, where is the cause, root cause? The raga is because of what? Parichinnata, limitation. Limitation in the mind is because of what? Ignorance. This person is free from ignorance, a wise person, sthita prajnaha. Therefore he is not having parichinnata, limitation. Therefore he is not having raga. It is not necessary for him to hook to anything. He need not hold on to any person. He need not hold on to any object in the world for his completeness. Why? He is not having that finitude bhavana. Why? He is not having ignorance. Arjuna, he is free from raga. Once you have attachment, adu poidumama bhayam. Ivanukku ragam illa, enna ragam? Not any other raga. So since he is free from attachment, he is free from fear. Bhaya rahitaha. That's why many people are with full of bhayam, fear. Bhayam. வரலே எப்போ வருமோன்னு ஒரே ஆத்திரம். வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் போயிடுமேமோ. பர்த்ருஹரி டெல்ஸ் பியூட்டிஃபுல் இன் ஒன் ஸ்லோகா. எதுல எல்லாம் பயம் இருக்கும்னா நிறைய வாடி சொன்னா இன்னொரு வாடி சொல்றேன் கான்டெக்ஸ்ட். He says, bhoge roga bhayam. Bhoge in pleasures, when you have lot of pleasures. ஒரு வியாதி வந்தா சப்போஸ் போகம்னா ரசகுல்லா சாப்பிடணும், இல்லை குலாப் ஜாம் சாப்பிடணும். டயபிட்டிஸ் வந்தா ஒன்றும் சாப்பிட முடியாது. போகே ரோக பயம். ரோகம் வந்தா ஒன்றும் போகமே இருக்காது. பூஷணிக்காய் ஜூஸ் தான் சாப்பிட முடியும். உப்பு சாப்பிடக்கூடாது, புளிப்பு சாப்பிடக்கூடாது, ஸ்வீட் சாப்பிடக்கூடாது, ஒன்றும் சாப்பிடக்கூடாது. என்ன லைஃப் இது, இன்னும் சப்புன்னு இருக்கேன்னா. அதனால ரோகத்தினால பயம் அவனுக்கு. போகே யாருக்கு இருக்கு பிளஷர்ஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்குமோ அவனுக்கு ரோகம் வருமேமோன்னு பயம். போகே ரோக பயம். குலே சுதி பயம். குலம்னா மை family, my parampara, my status, my tradition, lineage. என்னோட தாத்தா, சித்தப்பா, பெரியப்பா, தீக்ஷிதர், கனாபாட்டி மெயின்டைன் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கணும். சுத்தி என்னன்னா ஃபால் இன் த ஃபேமிலி. எனி ஃபால் இன் த ஃபேமிலி, சுத்தி பயம். அதெல்லாம் ஏதாவது கல்யாணம் பண்ணினா போய் பொண்ணு போய் என்ன பண்ணுறதுன்னா, பையன் போய் ஏதாவது கல்யாணம் பண்ணினா ஃபேமிலிக்கு வந்து பேட் நேம் வில் கம். சுத்தி என்ன டவுன்ஃபால். குலே சுதி பயம், என்ன அவர் என்ன நினைப்பாரோ இவர் என்ன நினைப்பாரோன்னு குலே சுதி பயம். தென் வித்தே நிருபால பயம், நல்ல பணம் இருந்தான்னா டாக்ஸ் கட்டுங்க டாக்ஸ் கட்டுங்க. நிருபாலன்னா ராஜா, வித்தே நிருபால பயம். தென் மானே தைன்ய பயம். Mana means respect, self-esteem, respect. When I am getting lot of respect in the society, I am a popular, known, well-known person. Mane தைன்ய பயம், தீனாவஸ்தா, losing the money, losing the name and fame. ஏதாவது போயிட்டா என்ன ஆகும் என்னுடைய கதி? How can I live? How can I raise my head in the society? பயம். மானே தைன்ய பயம். பலே ரிபு பயம், பலம் இருந்தா ஆல்வேஸ் afraid of enemy. శత్రు భయం అనమాట. బలే రిపు భయం. దెన్ రూపే జరా భయం. ఇఫ్ ఈస్ సో బ్యూటిఫుల్, சுந்தரமா இருந்தா ஓல்ட் ஏஜ் வந்து எல்லாம் ரிங்கிள்ஸ் வரும். தட்ஸ் வை யூ அப்ளை மோர் அண்ட் மோர் பவுடர் இன் த பிட்வீன் லைன்ஸ். யூ கேன் ஸ்டடி மோர், ரீட் த லைன்ஸ். அந்த ஜரா பயம், ரூபே ஜரா பயம். So therefore, so the powder is that which stops the reading between the lines. Somebody said, powder is that which stops you reading in between lines. Lines and in the lines. Face. Sorry. Then Shastre Vadi Bhayam. When I know lot of Shastras, na yara adu vandu question ketta enna sollanum ani bhayam. Vadi Bhayam. Vadi means a argumentator. Always comes Vadi. Shastre Vadi Bhayam. Then final thing, Kame Kritantat Bhayam. Kama means once I want to enjoy a lot of pleasures. And Yama Bhayam. Kritanta means Yama. Yaman Urvano ni Bhayam. So finally he says, Sarve Vastu Bhayanvitam. Ella Vastu Hadume Ulagathila Bhayathodu Sindirikan. Endowed with fear. Mixed with fear. Bhuvi nrunam vairagyameva abhayam. Bhartrihari says, Bhuvi, on this earth, nrunam, per people, vairagyameva abhayam. The fearlessness is there alone where there is dispassion, where there is vairagyam, detachment. So this person is with full of detachment. Bhayame illa. Adhukku da sonna ipo idella bhayapathi enakku edhukku sonna nanu. He is detached. He is not having attachment. என்ன எதற்கு பயமே இல்லையே. ஏன்னா நிறைய வைராகியம் இருக்கு அவருக்கு. He is having lot of detachment, dispassion. Therefore, he is free from fear. Then he is free from krodha. When there is no raga and bhaya, there is no question of fear. Because sarvan kaman tyaktaha. He has already given up all the desires. Shankaracharya says in one place, all unfulfilled desires only convert into anger. Unfulfilled desires. Whatever we have kamas, unfulfilled desires are only converted into krodha. ஏன் கோபமா இருக்கன்னா ஒன்னும் இல்லைன்னு சொல்லுவான். ஒன்னும் இல்லைன்னு அர்த்தம், சம்திங் இஸ் நாட் ஃபுல்ஃபில்டு அர்த்தம். ஏதோ ஒரு டிசைர், ஏதோ மனசுல எண்ணம் இருக்கு, ஃபுல்ஃபில் ஆகல. பட் வேர் திஸ் பர்சன் இஸ் ஃப்ரீ ஃப்ரம் வீத ராக. யூ ஹேவ் டு சப்ளை வீத ஃபார் எவ்ரிதிங். வீத ராகஹ, வீத பயஹ, வீத க்ரோதஹ. Therefore he is, he does not depend on anyone, even on God. Final statement. Even on God he will not depend. I am that Swarupam. The nature of God is myself are one and the same. He never depend on anyone. He never attached to even to God. Why? Because God is not separate from him. That consciousness, Atma Swarupam, I am, he understands. So therefore, he is free from all. These are all the characteristics. Then only you can call Sthitadihi Munihi Uchyate. Hey Arjuna, this person is called Sthitadihi, a man of firm knowledge. Sthita means firm. Dhihi means knowledge. The one who is having that firm knowledge is called Sthitadhihi. You are also Sthitadhihi if you have that. Not only that, Munihi, Mananat iti Munihi. One who has got right knowledge is called Munihi. Next shloka, 57. Yes sarvatra nabhishnehaham tat tat prapya shubhasubham nabhinandati nadveshtim tasya prajna pratisthita. Tasya, of that wise person. Yaha, who is that person who is anabhisnehaha. Sneha means that is a sticky, that which is a substance which is sticky. Sticky substance is called sneha. That's why oil is called sneha. Friendship is also called sneha. Why you know? Sticky. My friend, my friend, my friend. Sticky. Abhisneha means attached to, sticked to. Na abhisneha anabhisneha. Who is not too much attached. Without attachment. So without attachment, and how do we know? Maybe without attachment physically. What about psychologically? He may be emotionally dependent. No. Psychologically also is free. Emotionally independent. Emotionally independent. எனக்கு யார் இல்லையே மனசுல கூட வராது. Who will take care of me if I get headache? You know this, whenever we are fine, we don't want anybody. When we are having some pain, யாராவது இருந்தா நல்லா இருக்குமே, கொஞ்சம் காஃபி குடிக்கிறதுக்கு, கொஞ்சம் அது குடிக்கிறதுக்கு எல்லாம் மனசுல தோணும். என்ன human nature this is. But emotionally also many times, that's why people stay together. சன்னியாசி என்ன தனியா இருக்கணும், அதுக்குதான் கஷ்டம். Sannyasi life is very difficult. He has to stay alone. Talavali vandagana avare prachikadum. He has to press his own head. Nobody will come and help. Enna appo poi yarume illaya nenicha enna prayojanam. So sannyasam vaangiradhukku munnadi yosikkanum idellame. So therefore he must be ready for that also. So this person is anabhisneha, a wise person. அப்படின்னு சொல்லி கிரகஸ்தனா இருந்தாலும் கூட you can be free from that. Psychologically you must be free from dependence, emotional independence. That's what world dependence to, God dependence to, Guru dependence to, Shastra dependence to, independence. Self-dependence or independence. Self-dependence is equal to independence. Swatantriyam. Mamna janma hakku. Freedom is my birthright. Anabhisnehaha. He is not attached to anything. Sarvatra. Anywhere at any time. In all situations. Na abhinandati na dveshti. He will not rejoice when there is sukha, does not rejoice or neither desire when there is pleasure, nor dveshti, not dveshti, nor hates, never hate anything if it is unfavorable. Na dveshti, na abhinandati. Tasya, of that person alone. prajna, knowledge. He alone has got the firm knowledge. Nadveshti, when he never hate or he never desire for what? Shubha, ashubha. Tat tat prapya. Tat tat means shubha, prapya, and favorable. Shubha means good, favorable. Ashubha means unfavorable. When shubha, favorable he attains, he will not crave for that. Nabhinandati. When he is get unfavorable to the body or to the surroundings or any situation, he never hate, he never murmur, he never grumble, he never complain. She never complained. Appa she cholanu. No, she never complained. So this is the meaning. Such a person alone is sthita prajnaha. Arjuna, this person is free from hatred, free from happy also, free from too much happiness, elation and depression. No suppression, no oppression, no depression. Next shloka. Then what is the way, how he can stay like that? How is it possible? A person can be free from then raga, dvesha, bhaya, dukkha, sukha is tranquil. How is it possible? It is possible because you know one technique. What is the technique? Yada samharate chayam kurmongani va sarvashah इंद्रियाणीन्द्रियार्थेभ्यः तस्य प्रज्ञा प्रतिष्ठिता. Every expectation is potential sorrow. What is the difference between jnani and ajnani? Jnani is one who is self-content. Ajnani is opposite, not content with himself or herself. Not happy with hair, not happy with pall alignment, not happy with muk, sharp illi, appadi illi, or a discontentment or dissatisfaction. Jnani is desireless. Ajnani is with full of desires. Jnani is fearless. Ajnani is with full of fear. Jnani is with full of detachment, dispassion. Ajnani is with full of attachment, passion. Jnani is always steady and tranquil. Ajnani is always vacillating. No? Pendulum madri. Expectation always. Edirparpa. Expectation. Always expecting something or other. Even expectation kadayadu. No expectation. So therefore he is always happy. The Ajnani, appo happy. Once in a while happy, not all the time. How is it possible? Means he is having a disciplined mind and sense organs. That is the reason. He practiced for a long time before coming to Shastra study itself. Shravanam varthukku munnadiye Manasu manonigraham nalla panni, sense organs control panni. Damaha, shamaha. Just as, see, yada ayam sarvashaha samharate. When he completely withdraws, it is possible when he completely withdraws. Sarvashaha means from all directions. Samharate. Samyak, sam upasarga, samyak means properly, completely. Harate means upasamharate, withdraws, take back. What? Indriyani, all sense organs. who are all reporters. Sense organs are all windows, like, they report to you. See, nice cinema has come. Aadi sale ella varadu. Poi paranga Deepavali reduction sale. Go and advertisements, holdings, Madras, these hoardings, my God, it's too much, Even sannyasiki kuda manasu varume maadhiri paatha. Appadi irukke அந்த ஜுவல்லரி ஷாப் எல்லாமே. பார்த்தா என்ன பண்ணணும், ஒரு சிவலிங்கம் வாங்கலாமா அதுன்னு சொன்ன மனசு தோணும். நாட் நெக்லஸ் அண்ட் ஆல் லைக் தட், சாலிகிராமமோ சிவலிங்கமோ இது மாதிரி மனசுக்கு சொல்றேன், சும்மா சொல்றேன், எனக்கு தோணலை, சும்மா சொல்றேன். இந்திரியாணி, சென்ஸ் ஆர்கான்ஸ், இந்திரியார்த்தேப்யஹா, ஃப்ரம் த சென்ஸ் ஆப்ஜெக்ட்ஸ். These sense organs he withdraws from the sense objects, corresponding objects. Eyes from forms, ears from the sounds, taste, tongue from the, this rasa, taste, from Deepavali varudhu, இப்பவே பிளான் பண்றான் என்னென்ன பண்ணணும் அது மாதிரி எல்லாமே, etc etc, you know all of them. Indriyarthebhyaha, he withdraws. How he withdraws? In the turtle, kurmaha iva, like a turtle, he withdraws. Angani, just as the tortoise withdraws its limbs, angani means limbs, like that he withdraws his sense organs. So 58 onwards up to 68, all the sadhanas he gives. What are the sadhanas followed by the sthita prajna? Let me follow that. இனிலிருந்து நான் கூட ஒரு டார்டாய்ஸ் மாதிரி எல்லாமே வித்ட்ரா பண்ணணும். சென்ஸ் ஆர்கான்ஸ் அப்பப்போ கனீசம் ஒரு வாட்டியாவது பண்ணணுமே. நிதித்தியாசனம் பண்ணுவான். He does, always remaining in the study. I don't develop any attachment towards external objects, living in the teaching. That's nididhyasanam or contemplation. While transaction time also. That is the thing. எப்போ நான் தியானம் பண்ணும்போது சுவாமினி பக்கா அகம் பிரம்மாஸ்மி அகம் பிரம்மாஸ்மி. When I am interacting with my daughter-in-law, out there. No. In transaction time also, nididhyasanam. And thought discipline. We have to supply all these. Indriyani indriyarthebhyaha means thought discipline. Mind also he withdraws. Manonigraha. Not entertaining any materialistic thoughts, mundane thoughts. Watch your thoughts, they will become your words. Watch your words, they will become your actions. Watch your actions, they will become your habits. Watch your habits, they will become your character. Watch your character, it will become your destiny. So you want to become sthita prajna, watch your thoughts. Okay, kurmaha iva, withdraw. Tada tasya prajna pratisthita. Such a person is having a firm knowledge. Then only he is called as a sthita prajna, whose knowledge is stable, firm, established. Such a person alone is called sthita prajna, Arjuna. He withdraws his sense organs, controls his mind, always remaining in Atma Swarupam. Let us imitate him 1 week. We'll see more in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.